Yeah.
That was really good.
That felt
better. I feel
better.
like you definitely progressed a lot.
I do too.
Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. But if you are new here, welcome period. My name is Sasha and today the world is my space. So as you all just saw, we had a piano lesson with Helen, the final one of the year. I can't believe how quickly 2025 has gone, but you know what? I'm ready for 2026. And I thought since I'm already in the city, why not spend my time at a few galleries? Right now we're on 5th Avenue. I'm about to head into Salon 94. We've been there before together. However, there is a new exhibit that ends in 2 days. So today is kind of like my only opportunity to go and see it, and it looks amazing. You guys will see. After that, I want to head over to the New Gallery, which is somewhat of the same vibe, and it's just a few blocks away. So it's giving like an artsy city vibe right now. But then later, okay horn, later on we're gonna head back to Brooklyn to run some errands and then have dinner at Mango Bay. It's a Caribbean spot in Clinton Hill, actually right across the street from Colonia Verde. I was there the other night for dinner and it was so delicious, so we're heading back today. Before any of that, let me show you guys my look of the day because it is so freaking awesome. By the way, the fur is so dope, but I really did not need it today. It is like shockingly 50 something degrees in the middle of December. I'm scared. Anyway, the fur is still very fat. This is fox fur that I got from a vintage reseller that I found on Twitter. If I can find her handle again, I will link it down below. And then underneath, I'm rocking this gorgeous wool dress. It's like so flowy. And of course, we've got to complete the Western look with a cool shoe. And that is it, my loves. Okay, let's head inside so we can experience some dope art and be inspired. incredible was the work at those galleries. So we could not film in the new gallery, unfortunately, but I really wish I could have, because I believe they have like the largest collection of Clint works, and they were absolutely stunning. If I can, I will link some photos from online, but it was so cool. I think that is it for my city escapades of today. We are now heading back to Brooklyn so I can run a few errands. I have to go to Sephora for only a few things, only a few. And then I also want to get some flowers from Trader Joe's. And then tonight we have our dinner reservation, so let's go. Back home with the goods, so let me show you what I got. First of all, these flowers. Oh, when I saw this bouquet of pink roses, I just had to get them. And then of course, lilies, my favorite. These here are the 2 new books that I got from the New Gallery. I'm so excited, as always. I mean, you guys hear me say it a million times. I'm always excited to get new books. This one here is entitled Erotic Poems, A Seductive Selection, and that's right up my alley. Like, I love a good little erotic moment, and especially given the work that we saw today at Salon 94, this definitely ties into the theme. I also got this amazing book of all of the paintings ever done by Gustav Klimt. I am so excited for this too. You guys, I really wish that I was able to show you these, because seeing these in person was just breathtaking. His way of using this medium in this sort of like mosaic, like whimsical, but somewhat like surrealist way. It was just so freaking cool, and such an original, such a beautiful artist. Very excited to dive into this. Okay, and next up, my little goodies from Sephora. I told you I'm only getting a few things, and a few things is what I got. First up is gonna be the Superfood Cleanser. This one is from You to the People. I love this because of how simple it is, and it just smells very fresh, makes my face feel very clean, but not like stripping away too much at it. And then I had to re-up on another pack of the Universal Peel Pads from Dr. Dennis Gross. Let me tell y'all something. This stuff, this is the only thing that ever truly clears my face like no other. I'm gonna stop experimenting. I'm gonna stop trying things out when I know this works. This is it. I also got another Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick. This is in the shade Riri. My literal everyday go-to. This is the only thing I use on my lips. And finally, the Kush Mascara from Milk Makeup. I love this brand for mascara because it never irritates my eyes. In the past, when I would try other brands, by the middle of the day, I would want to just like take all my makeup off because my eyes were so irritated, but this never happens. And now let's get into making these bouquets. My go-to is always going to be a simple, clear vase. I just like to let the flowers shine and do their own thing. In goes our plant food. And then I add my water, and then we'll start arranging. So firstly, I always start off with my lilies because I feel like they are the ones that need the most attention in terms of how I height them, and then everything else can like be built around that. Is that even a phrase to say in terms of how I height them? Y'all know what I mean, how high I make them. Oh my gosh. If any eligible suitors are watching, the way to my heart is lilies. So I'm gonna use this tall vase first. That'll be the one we start with. And I'm thinking I'll cut off about maybe 2 inches. And I usually remove all of the leaves as well. I find that when the lilies start to bloom, they can kind of get in the way, and we don't want that. And we don't want any obstruction. I may have to snip one of these off. You see how this one is like jutting out like that? It's kind of being crushed in the vase, so I'm actually gonna snip that one off. There we go. Then I'll just put the one in here, and then this I'm gonna save for a little mini vase. Boom. Yay, how cute is that? So now that I have this the way that I want them in this vase, let's open up the roses and start to arrange them like staggered right below. You guys, look at how massive these roses are. Wow, oh, and they smell so good. I love roses. I'm also gonna remove the leaves for these. And then I'm thinking, let's cut off about 2 inches as well. Oh, perfect. Nice. is. Look at that. Very simple, very pretty. I know right now it looks like nothing, but I'm telling you, when these lilies open up, it's just gonna be spectacular. So I think I'm actually gonna leave this just like this, keep it super simple. And then this shorter vase here, I'll make a little filler with the roses. And sometimes you do have to pop off some of these petals, but that's okay. I think that's actually a little too long still. Yep, much better. It's looking so pretty. Gorge. Oh, they look stunning on their own, but I think with that last stem of lilies, I'm gonna pop it in the back a little higher than these, and that way when it blooms, it's kind of like towering over, giving that beautiful aroma that I love from lilies. And this last one's actually got a lot, so I think I'm gonna have to like chop it up in different ways. Let's see. We're gonna pop off those leaves first. So funny, they look so interesting when they're just bare. How do I cut this? Okay, this is what I think I'm gonna do. Let's pop that one off, because that one is already kind of on its own. And I'm gonna tuck that, I think, in the front right here. There we go. They just look like green nothings now, but I'm telling you, when they bloom, it's gonna be spectacular. And these are all of my beautiful bouquets for the week. All right, babe, so it is 7 o'clock on the dot. Funny enough, like it actually is. And dinner reservations are not until 7:45, so we've got some time. I've got to charge this camera, I've got to charge my phone, so I'm gonna hang out at home for a little bit, and then I will see you guys when we get to Mango Bay.
First time in a long time. Oh yeah, you hate it inside. First time in a long time. Trust, watching my back, even when I'm in the booth. I'll trust who. Doing my thing, but I'm down to come clean, not like you. I wanna make you feel the way though, so let's do. I take it. I want you, I know you're not an angel. Not you. Oh, save it, don't waste your time. Cause I'm wavy, I'm saying things that I don't mean, that I do mean, and I don't want you. First time in a long time.
Hello again, babes. We made it back home. Dinner was excellent, as it always is in Mango Bay. So funny story, I actually went there the other day and ordered pretty much the exact same thing I had tonight, and there was so much food left over, so I asked for to-go plates. But instead of taking it with me, I forgot everything at the restaurant. Y'all, when I say I was so stressed, like, I'm a late eater, so by the time I got home and I realized, like, hey, I would love some more of that food, it's at the restaurant, it's not even with me. So it was just so funny because the same server I had from that night was there tonight, and she and I were just having a laugh about it. Like, she was like, girl, I waited for you, like, what happened? But best believe I did not make that mistake tonight, okay? I have plenty of leftovers. I'm gonna take it with me to work tomorrow. And speaking of getting ready for work, we are back home. I have this makeup on my face, so let's do our nighttime skincare routine together. There really isn't a whole lot on my face at all. I did a very, very light beat today, but I cannot wait to get nice and clean and ready for bed. So first up, to break down that makeup, I am using my handy dandy jojoba oil. If you're not new here, you already know. I love how this oil specifically feels on my skin, and I think it's because it's not even classified as an oil. It's actually closer to a sebum, particularly the sebum that's already found in our skin naturally, so it's just the best choice for me. I always start with like a nice thin layer just to break it down, and I mix it in circular motions to get all of that caked up makeup off my face. And then I do my forehead, and then once I'm all done with my whole face, I go ahead and take off the makeup off my eyes, and then I wipe it away immediately. I don't want my eyes getting irritated. So once that's clear, I go in with a cleanser. We're going to be using the superfood cleanser that we got earlier. I still have a little bit left over from my last batch, so that's what we're using. Definitely need to tie my hair up for this one. And then you want to lather in circular motions. I also like to take my time with the cleanser. I try to do it for at least 60 seconds, so at least a whole minute of washing your face. And then we pat dry and we're all fresh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the holy grail of this entire skincare routine. The Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Daily AHA BHA Peel Pads. That was a mouthful. Like I said earlier, I will never stray again. Like, these just work for me. And instantly, for me, my skin knows right away whether something is good for it or bad for it or indifferent, you know, any place on the spectrum. But I know immediately when something works for me, and this works immediately. Like, I'm talking overnight, I see such a huge improvement in my skin, so I'm gonna stick with it. It comes in 2 different steps. So the first step is gonna be the one that exfoliates the skin and smooths out the skin, and then the second step is gonna be the thing that soothes the skin afterwards. So it comes in a little sheet like this, and then you just take it and wipe it even, smooth layer across the skin, avoiding your eyes. So if you are just trying this for the first time, I would do a patch test first because they are quite strong and powerful. But for me, I already know that it works, so I'm just going in with it. But if you haven't tried it yet, just do a little patch test on your arm. If all goes well, then you can try it on your face. And like I said, around the eye area, okay? So not getting too close. And then you want to let that dry for 2 minutes. And then we are going to go in with the second step. And the moment you put the second pad on your skin, it's just like instant relief. It's so good. And you want to let that dry for another 2 minutes as well. And then I would suggest going in with a very gentle serum. Now for me personally, this is my tried and true. This is the ginseng essence water. This is from Beauty of Joseon. In fact, when I first ordered this from their website, I think I ordered like a bunch of other things to try, and they gave me this cute little headband. So this is the headband that I use every night to take off my makeup. If you're wondering where it's from Beauty of Joseon. Shake it up, and then I usually pour a good amount. As you guys can see, my face is shiny, so I did quite a bit because I want my skin to be nice and hydrated and replenished, especially after we stripped it down with those exfoliating pads. You want to give your skin back that goodness that it needs. And after I smooth it all over, I go ahead and pat it in. Okay, so this is usually the part where I would go in with my Topicals Faded Serum, but because we just use those pads, again, I don't want to do too much. I want to keep it nice and simple and clean on my skin, so all I need is moisturizer. Tonight we are using the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, also by Youth to the People. A little there, a little there. I love this cream because it's so hydrating yet so light on my skin. Like, it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels really, really good and replenishing. And last but certainly not least, the Sugar Lip Treatment, and this is from Fresh in the shade Peony. And there you have it. You guys, what an amazingly aligned day this has been. Thank you all for joining me and sharing it with me. Let me know down below what your favorite parts were, what parts of the gallery you liked, whether you're gonna try out Mango Bay for your next meal. I wanna know. Also, let me know what products you guys are using for your nighttime skincare routine. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, I love me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.